Hey everybody, welcome back. Today is Meta Quest 2 Showcase Day, or should I say just Meta Showcase. I have been waiting all day because I've been at work, but I have the Sweet Baby Jesus Peanut Butter Stout, and we are definitely going to crack one here, and we are totally just going to drink a nice beer after a long, hard day at work, and we are going to check out this showcase. Now, I do know that I have seen a few leaks. I tried to stay off Twitter as best as possible today. Unfortunately, I still saw one or two leaks here and there the day before, as in yesterday. And we already know that the Quest 3 has already been shown. I'm not sure if it's in the showcase, but the leaks that I did see, I did not watch any trailers. I just saw pictures of. So we're going to get a pretty cool reaction and see all those trailers together for the first time. But first up here, thank you to the bearded gentleman for the little cup here. And we are definitely going to take a sip, and we're going to look at this Quest 3 announcement and trailer before anything else. Damn, that's a good beer. All right, so let's go ahead and hop right into it here. We'll check it out. Meta Quest 3. All right, all right. Bum, 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 bum. Switch it up, switch it up. Okay, higher resolution. Down with that. Now I am a little weary about this headset because it looks awesome. I love that there's color pass-through and all that good stuff, but I know there's a better processor in it, which is a good thing. I like the controllers not having the rings around it. That's pretty cool. I like that it's, thinner, and then you're probably going to have some better lenses on it from it looks like. We're going back to pancake lenses, which is really, really cool. But one thing that concerns me most of all is, once again, first off, battery life. I need to see some really good battery life on this. And then also, I need to know if I can Frankenquest my, original Quest 2 headset over to the Quest 3, basically, is what I guess I'm trying to say. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. Basically, I want to be able to Frankenstein and move over my Vive Vive DAS strap over to the Quest 3, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to, because it looks like it's going to be hard on the outside, and where you strap in your straps on the side of everything. So I definitely want to be able to do that. Those are my two main concerns. Also, I really want to be able to see a standalone recording. I really want to see standalone recording, and I want that to be really nice and easy for people to use and record with and things like that. We'll see what happens, but those are the major things right there that I definitely want to know about and want to be able to see. I do know that the headset is going to be $499, and it's coming out sometime in fall. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I will most definitely be getting one of those and reviewing it and all that good stuff that everyone else is doing as well. But as always, you'll have my honest opinion of everything. On top of that, I definitely just... There's a something you can sign up with on the MetaQuest store that updates you and, for updates of when things come available and things like that. I can guarantee in September they're going to announce the pre-order for it. I can guarantee that. So make sure you're part of that newsletter. Otherwise, you might miss out on a Quest 3. So, let's go ahead and hop into this gaming showcase. I am super ready for it. I'm not going to do any of the pre-show stuff because I really don't care about it.
Our next...
we are just going to start right here at the beginning. And we're going to watch it together and drink this beer and kind of relax. Okay, so it's saying here that even the ones you see for the first time are slated to launch within the next year, so everything should be done by 2024. There's always the risk of games slipping due to very real challenges of development, but we want to show you games you'll be playing sooner rather than later. Okay, well, you know, it might be a little while for all these games that we see, but at least we do know by 2024 they should be coming out. We can only hope for the best here. Like I said, I've seen some of the spoilers, unfortunately, on Twitter, because people just gotta post it as soon as it's not even the trailer's done on the show. It's gotta be posted. But I haven't seen any of the trailers itself, just pictures on some of the games. And there's one I am super hyped for.
To our third annual
it's probably not one you think.
Gaming Showcase. I'm thrilled to be back hosting, and it's a big
Miss
day.
Ruth.
This morning, Mark Zuckerberg shared that our Meta Quest 3, our next-gen VR headset, is launching later this year.
Yes, it is.
Meta Quest 3 is our follow-up to Meta Quest 2, and will feature advanced tech that opens up new possibilities in both VR and MR. It will also be backwards compatible with Quest 2's entire library of
Oh, that's a good thing right there. I'm glad it's
apps.
all backwards compatible.
Later
I mean,
in the
it
show,
should
we'll
be everything else
Oculus
is,
Studios'
you know.
biggest and most immersive game ever with a gameplay deep dive. A game that will take advantage of Meta Quest 3's cutting-edge hardware. We have way more to share when Meta Quest 3 releases, including specs, more apps and experiences, and a whole slate of groundbreaking MR content.
Yeah, I think mixed reality and AR, augmented reality, are going to be a real big thing in the next couple years.
It's all about VR games.
Needing a headset with color pass-through is most definitely
on both Meta
100% needed.
3, and is currently set to launch in the next 12 months. So let's get started.
Yep, I can guarantee we will see the Quest 3 being dropped before Christmas, pre-orders in September. I can guarantee it, I bet. I'm not 100%. I'm not saying don't use me as a source, but I'm telling you, that's probably what it's going to be. All right, what we got here? Another cartoony Beat Saber type music game. That's cool and all, but I just don't know how many more music games can we make in VR? Like, developers, you got to come up with something different. I get you have ideas, and it's probably the easiest thing you can possibly make in VR, making a beat type game or music game. But we got to get past it. We got to get past it. Kind of like in flat screen, where everybody is making battle royale games. Man, we just got to move forward. Let's innovate here. Move on to the next thing, please.
Samba de Amigo in VR. I could not be more excited because music is such an important part of my life.
You sure look like you're excited about it.
And at Meta, I've gotten to work with the talented teams behind a bunch of other rhythm games.
I just wish they'd stop reading scripts sometimes.
Playing Samba de Amigo in VR feels like it's always belonged here. And I can't wait to see everyone shaking their maracas when Sega brings the game to the Meta Quest store this fall.
Shake your body line.
Back in February, Shell Games revealed I Expect You to Die 3,
peanut butter stout, man. Sweet baby Jesus.
Today,
absolutely delicious.
I can confirm that this third helping of Spy Hijinks, or Spyjinks, is coming to the Meta Quest store this
another
year.
One of these, I guess.
Hopefully your skills haven't gotten too rusty.
I Spy or
this threequel
whatever.
will send agents on their most challenging mission
Never
yet.
played any of them. I'm sure they're good,
more
but
villainous villains. Tackle more perilous perils.
Maybe I should before I should judge it.
Expect to die a few more
times. At the same time, nothing innovative.
Oh, you are either very strong or that steering wheel was not attached correctly.
They do seem funny. That's for sure.
Dr. Roxana Prism is a former inventor for the agency. She truly believes she can create a better agent.
Oh, hey, Admiral Butler.
You'll either prove her wrong or prove her right. You're dead in that second scenario.
Once you're dead, everyone will see just how superior my robots are to human agents.
All right.
You found some nickel. Do it again and you'll have 10 cents.
Every time we encounter Agent Phoenix, we get
this one looks pretty good though.
Check this out.
Seems like you're more mobile and
simply a matter of time
moving around.
and iteration.
I think a lot of the other ones are like super stationary.
Are you using Dr. P's notes I left in there? Aren't they great? Sometimes
I expect you to die. That's the name of the series. Summer 2023.
You don't have to play the series in order, but if you'd like to, you'll find the first 2 games bundled in the MetaQuest store for
40% off. Okay.
For a limited time.
40% off, y'all. Make sure you check that out.
That's not all Shell Games is working on. They made a promise at last year's showcase. 3 games over the next 2 years. Hot off the press, let me introduce you to Silent Slayer, Vault of the Vampire.
Okay, don't know
Silent
about
Slayer
this one.
is a single-player
Didn't see
horror
this.
game that'll bring you face-to-face with slumbering vampires. And as you might guess from the title, stealth is key to survival.
All right.
As
You
Shell
have my
Games puts it,
attention.
silence is golden. Sound is death.
You have my attention.
Let's take a peek.
Yes, please. Let's take a look.
Keep silent. Gently. At last. Aim for the center of the chest.
Okay.
And do not be gentle.
Interesting. Oh, that definitely has my attention. That might be pretty cool. I like horror games, obviously, and vampires are always cool. Definitely will put that on the wish list for sure.
At last year's showcase, we revealed Ghostbusters,
I want to
Rise
see
of the
more
Ghost Lord.
gameplay of
And
that.
then
but
I got to drive off into the sunset in the iconic Ecto-1. For this year's show, Sony Pictures VR and
this
N-Dreams put
is
together
what I
a little
really,
dossier on the Ghost
really
Lord
want.
himself.
I want Ghostbusters
And
so
how did
bad
he
it's
get
not
to be
even
so
funny.
mean? Along
I am
the
a
way,
super
we'll get a glimpse of the West
80s,
Coast's first
early 90s
Ghostbusters
kid,
HQ.
so
Some iconic San Francisco
Ghostbusters
landmarks
is right
and
up top
the spirits
as
and
number
specters
one
that you'll be
on a
trapping
lot
there
of
with your
games
friends.
and everything else
Let's
that goes
take a
with
look.
it for me. Oh, come on, give me a date. Give me a date, please.
You think you know the whole story of the Ghostbusters. Well, you don't know my story. 1984.
I want to see more gameplay.
My research brought me to Columbia University, where I studied under the Ghostbusters. They
Super
dismissed
sick.
my work, called it dangerous.
Bankman.
But in San Francisco, I can show them, with its untapped cauldron of the undead. Where others
All right,
saw
so
fear,
everything we're
I
seeing
saw
is PC
subjects.
VR.
How could I know my research would stir a dormant evil? The Ghost Lord.
A lot of people don't read the little text at the bottom for some reason.
Whose guilt I could drain and drain again. Their pain, the price
If you
of
played
progress.
VR long enough,
My
you
dear
know.
assistant Katie understands. Soon
difference in
everyone
graphics
will
is
understand.
incredible.
Especially you,
Hopefully that changes with the Quest 3.
with your silly parlor tricks.
Man, this looks
You
so
will see the
sick to me,
progress I
dude.
have
I want
made.
this so bad.
Know the power
So
I have
bad.
harnessed. You will realize that I, Gustav Hookfather, am the genius who gave the world endless clean energy. The Ghost Lord is coming.
What have I brought upon the world? The time of the Ghost Lord is here.
Alright, so coming this fall, obviously it's probably going to release along the same time as the Quest 3. That's been on my wish list for a long time now. I don't even know how long.
Check this out. The team let me into the San Francisco
All right, girl.
Ghostbusters HQ a little
Getting
early.
your Ghostbuster
And
on.
it's still under construction, but I've got my proton pack,
Oh,
my
nice
PKE
cut.
meter, and I know exactly who I'm teaming up with to take out the Ghost Lord. Because if there's one thing you could say about me, is that I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Yeah, you obviously did get that right the first time. That was a major cut
Anyway.
in there.
When we asked One Sub, developers of Rocket NX, what's something players will love about your new game? They said, you can lose an arm, then pick it back up and bash your enemies with it.
Okay.
There you go. Underdogs is a physics-based brawler where you wrap
Underdogs.
yourself in your 5-ton gorilla mech and rampage through New Bracca, the 22nd century mech fighting capital of the world. Take on whatever the pitmasters throw your way and upgrade your mech to be even more fearsome.
Okay.
But remember, the more you climb the ranks, the more every lowlife in the city will be gunning for you. So get ready to claw your way up the food chain.
All right, let's see this. Let's see this. Oh, yes. I have contacted these developers. Hopefully, I'll be able to get my hands on an early build. If y'all are watching, please, so very interested. So very interested in it. Love the graphics.
We're gonna have to fight.
Love the grittiness of it. Now we're finally seeing the trailer, so I'll shut up. Pretty wild looking.
I want to some of them, they think of some joke thing. No, sir. Watch out.
That looks so badass. The graphics is what's selling it for me, man. I love like the cel-shaded, cartoony, like Borderlands look. So dope. So sick.
The bubble's critical. Your arm's broken clean off. Ricardo, they're coming in for the kill. Get up and fight!
Oh, so gritty. So gritty. I love it. Underdog. So that's just finally the name of it. Okay. I'll be contacting y'all again. I sent that email this morning. Make sure you hit me up, please. Love to provide some feedback for you.
At last year's show, we revealed NFL Pro Era, the first NFL and NFLPA licensed VR football sim. Since the game's launched last October,
so I played this demo on PlayStation VR 2, and I was pleasantly surprised how cool this NFL game is. If I was into football more than I was hockey or, you know,
former NFL wide receiver,
along those levels, I would probably play the living
last year's
dookie out of that
Pro
game.
To give people the experience of being NFL QB1, feeling the rush of stepping onto the
It's
field
really
and leading
fun.
your favorite NFL team to victory. And the positive response we got from our community was overwhelming, but that was just the beginning. Later this year, we're upping the game with the next evolution of NFL Pro Era. This year is all about showing the world what you've got. With the new version of NFL Pro Era, we're expanding multiplayer so you and your best friend can pit your favorite teams against each other and see who comes out on top. There's a world of competition out there, and we want to see how our community's QB skills stack up. We got a lot more to share, though, between now and launch. New features, new modes. This is more than a roster update. The next version of NFL Pro Era will build on last year's game in so many cool ways, and we cannot wait to get it in your hands. Check us out on social. We posted a lot of community and game updates there before we launch this fall. This is really cool, by the way.
Thanks, Hawk. All right, moving on from the field to the court. Back in December, Resolution Games, creators of Blastin' and Demio, revealed their latest project, Racket Club, an all-new sport designed exclusively for VR. Practice your swing solo, play pickup matches with people all around the world, or just hang out and socialize courtside with your friends.
Okay.
In this one-of-a-kind
I don't think I've
complex.
seen Racket Club.
Here's
amazingly.
a new look at Racket Club.
I have to see here. How did I miss this? It looks like you can customize your court. That's pretty cool. Interesting. You know what's really cool that I'm just kind of brainstorming now is my headset for Quest 2 can maybe my wife or someone can use in the house while I'm using the Quest 3. And we can play games like this. Pretty interesting. This is all pre-alpha gameplay footage, by the way. I'm kind of blocking it behind me here, so. Racket Club. Okay. developers, reach out to me. I definitely wouldn't mind playing that or providing some feedback. I like playing tennis. It's a good workout.
At our debut gaming showcase, I premiered the launch trailer for Wraith: The Oblivion Afterlife.
Now that's a good game if y'all haven't played it. Really good game.
It was the first VR game set in the world of darkness. And today, we're diving back into the world of supernatural horror.
No way, really? We're going to get a second one?
Adventure RPG, Vampire: The Masquerade Justice.
What?
Which will send you to Venice. But not the Venice you see on
Vampire Masquerade in VR?
You are a vampire, comfortable in the city's darkest shadows.
I'm starting to get excited now, y'all.
Drink the blood
Starting to
of
get
mortals
excited.
and use your vampiric abilities to become the ultimate
So
judge
even
of
my
the
son
guilty.
is. Hey!
So,
it's excited.
We're getting
excited.
Ado, let's sink our teeth into the debut trailer
Awesome
for
games.
Vampire: The Masquerade Justice.
All right, yeah, let's see what this is about. Very interesting. Nice. I wonder how this is going to work in VR. Is it going to be on rails? Like, okay.
Felt like I was back on square one. Hiding in the night. I didn't want to get dragged into this. But the guilty must be punished.
Holy cow. Alright. So it's kind of like a super stealth type game, it looks like. The gameplay reminds me of Thief on flat screen.
Uncomfortable for you.
Yeah, I'll be playing that. That looks pretty cool. I'm okay with that. Bravo.
Next,
definitely a wish list game.
That never needs to end.
Super
this one is
sick.
special to me. It's developed by Othergate, a studio co-founded by 4 VR veterans who I used to work with for years on the Oculus Studios team on our very first and super popular franchise, Dead and Buried. I know firsthand that these guys are masters at making fun multiplayer games, and I am honored to announce their next project.
I want to see co-op.
Dungeons of Eternity.
Not just
This
multiplayer.
1-3-player dungeon crawler generates levels from hundreds of unique chambers, so no two trips are the same. You'll explore dark crypts, ruined castles, and deep caverns. Battle monstrous enemies with melee and magic. Solve
a good
puzzles,
dungeon
avoid
crawler
traps, gather loot,
that's
escape
just
back
set
to
up
safety,
right is
level
so
up, and
fun
then do
to
it all
play.
over again in a brand
So
new
fun.
dungeon. Take a look.
I've not seen anything on this. There's a few things in here I know nothing about. Othergate. Captured on Quest. Awesome. And for it being on Quest, it looks pretty good. Not bad at all. And this being co-op with 3 people is awesome. And it's all procedurally generated, they said. I can get behind that. It's got real-time combat. Very interesting. Definitely will be writing an email for this one. Most definitely. Sick. That is super sick. Oh, yes. Totally.
Okay, we brought back Samba de
Yeah, it
Amigo.
looks pretty good.
But we
It'll
must
be real
have
fun
other
playing
beloved
with people,
classics
too.
waiting in the wings, right? How about one of the best-selling games of the 90s? An iconic mystery, maybe? Something a little spooky? Yeah, I think we have one like that.
Okay. Interesting. Vertigo Games. Great studio. Great studio. They make good games. Based on the classic bestseller. Something in the 90s. millions of fans globally.
It's you! Don't be afraid. I'm here to help. There are many like me here. Trapped in this house.
Oh my god. No. No way. No way. This is not what I think it is.
Each
no
night,
way.
The guests
no
arrive.
way. No
Stop.
way.
What do you want? Show yourself.
This is not what I think it is. No, it is. It is. The 7th guest in VR. Oh my god. No way. No way, no way, no way. We have to pause this. Okay. If some of you are not going to know what this game is, if you don't, I am so sorry. This is a very early 90s game. I want to say like 95, 92, 95, somewhere in that range. My mother used to play this game like when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I would just watch and watch her play this on an old school PC with a Voodoo 2 graphics card in it. And this game is iconic. You should try to find this online and play the flat screen version because you'll understand how hyped I am. Some of you older folks out there will know exactly what this game is. There's a sequel called The 11th Hour. There's also a series made by these same developers, I believe, called Phantasmagoria. There's a 1 and 2 version of that. And basically what it is, it's a like horror game that has puzzle solving in it, and it's crazy. It's like one of the original like puzzle solving horror type games where you would like walk around a house and solve puzzles and see crazy scary cutscenes and stuff like that. I am ecstatic right now. You have no idea how awesome this is. Vertigo Games, hit me up. I have got to play this. The nostalgia overload is killing me right now. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy to me. I cannot believe that. How did you get the rights to this? I want to know everything about this. Reach out to me. I'll be reaching out to you. Yeah, this is, oh my God. I don't have to see anything else in the show. This is, I'm done. I'm sold.
The 7th guest
Holy cow.
is mostly known for ushering in the CD-ROM
That's
era
right.
once
That's
upon
right.
a time. But it's a great puzzle adventure game. And it's cool to see Vertigo Games and Vertigo Studios Rotterdam staying true to the original.
I'm so stoked right now.
For a new era.
So stoked.
The team is using volumetric video to capture the live action performances of actors to help tell the game's story.
I cannot believe what I just saw.
They're also fully recreating the iconic mansion in 3D for the first time.
Oh my gosh.
Just don't be surprised if it starts changing shape around you.
Yeah, like,
it is haunted after
man.
all.
To be honest, it's obviously going to be a little bit different.
Vertigo is working on Arizona Sunshine.
If they recreated the same game 1 for 1, I'd be mind blown. But even just taking inspiration from it and having the same mansion, it's absolutely insane. Verified Games, you should get on this. You should get on the 7th guest in VR, Ahmad. Let me know. Hit me up on Discord, Twitter. I would like to see the actual 7th guest in VR. But either way, the even based off of that, I'm sold. I'm sold.
2, a sequel to one of the most popular games from VR's early days. This one people have been waiting to see for a long time, including me. You might have seen the CG reveal recently, but today we have another short teaser for you.
What else we got?
Time to say hello
Gosh,
to your old pal Freddy.
I'm really stoked.
And hello to a new friend as well.
Obviously, we saw the trailer for this already for PSVR 2. Pre-rendered animation only, not actual gameplay.
Oh, what's going on, Fred? Hold up. Allow me to show you how it's done. Nice, but... oh, yeah, that's gonna do. Watch and learn. What the? Get a room. You know that only counts as one.
I will be playing
2,
that.
You'll survive
First one
the
was fairly
desolate wastes
decent.
of Arizona with your new best friend, Buddy. who you can trust to have your back.
It's so difficult choosing which platform you want to play it on, though.
Arizona
I mean,
Sunshine 2
clearly you want to play it on,
so be sure to check out the game's extended
you know,
CG
PC
reveal
VR
trailer
as much
if
as you
haven't
possibly
already.
can, but
Okay.
sometimes it's a
Last
little bit
November,
difficult
Netflix
to do that.
and TenderClaws revealed that the hit series Stranger Things is
I know
coming
I
to
got
VR.
a ton of
I hope you're
Oculus
comfortable with
credit
the
or
upside
Meta
down,
credit, should I
because you're
say?
going to be spending a lot of
And
time there.
if I
In
can
this
use that credit, I'm
killing
going to.
psychological horror experience, you are Vecna, invading people's minds and conjuring up their worst nightmares.
We got finally going to see gameplay on Stranger Things.
And her friends.
Come on now, let's see that.
Stranger Things VR comes to Meta Quest Store later this year. And here is a brand new trailer.
Yes, I want to see more gameplay. Yes, so sick. Is it gonna be Vecna?
I saw a means to realize my potential.
Great angle for it, for sure.
To transcend my human form. To become the predator I was always born to be.
Once again, love the cel-shaded graphics. I don't know why I'm such a fan of it. It's just so cool looking to me.
It's time.
100% will be playing that.
Next, it's time to strap into your omnidirectional mobility gear and prepare to fight the unthinkable. Attack on Titan is a best-selling manga
All right,
series.
so Attack on Titan's
acclaimed
finally
anime
gonna
adaptation.
come full-blown to
And
the
now,
store, huh?
thanks to the team at Universe, an exhilarating VR game. Attack on Titan VR Unbreakable lets you join the Scout Regiment and go head-to-head with the Titans themselves. Swing through the air using your ODM gear and take down enemies many times your size as you try to protect the last vestiges of humankind. Some of you may already be familiar with this game because we teased it late last year.
That
but
you did.
Didn't get to see the game's dynamic, high-flying battles.
Right, did
Today
not
you
show gameplay, really. I've never even seen Attack on Titan. Everybody loves it for some reason. I know nothing about it. I'm not really into anime like that, but this looks pretty wild. I know, like, the scale of it is absolutely insane. There's like a game on side quest that's Attack on Titan. The Obscured Nerd has done a little review on it. Y'all should check it out. It's definitely pretty cool. Obviously, I don't believe it's made by the same developers. I haven't checked into it, but you can definitely swing around and attack a big giant like that. So it might be kind of like a game preview for this game. It looks cool. I'm gonna have to see
Back
what
in
happens on this one.
Polish developer People Can
Not
Fly,
sure if I'd play it or
creators
not.
behind Outriders
The
and
concept
Painkiller,
is pretty cool, though.
introduced the world to skill shots. Blast an enemy out of the air, skill shot. Kick him into a cactus, skill shot. Crush somebody under a hot dog cart. You get the idea. Now imagine how creative you could get with that system in
What's
VR.
this?
Forget imagining it. We've got it. Here's your first look at Bulletstorm in VR.
Bulletstorm. Okay. Ooh. Why does that look like the Lancer from Gears of War? Why does this look like Gears of War? Are you inspired by Gears of War? Because that's what it looks like to me. I'm not complaining, but that's what it looks like. heavily Gears of War inspired. 100% is. I'll definitely play that. Looks cool. Little concerned at how it looks a little bit.
This is the bullet
Enemies
storm
don't look like they're too responsive.
Every skill shot, every story beat, fully recreated from the ground up for VR. And for the first time, you'll
dumb looking
actually be able
AI
to
from the
handle
trailer,
an energy leash,
but
deliver
always
devastating
room for
blows,
improvement.
and mow down hordes of mutated enemies. So book your ticket to the planet Stygia for later this year. And thanks to People Can Fly and Incuvo for bringing such a fun project to life. Okay, before we start talking about our final game, I know you've been waiting for an update on Assassin's Creed in VR.
Oh,
And
yeah. See, I told y'all.
Assassin's Creed
Hold
Nexus
on. We're not
is
even going to...
coming
Hold up. We're going to pause this. I told y'all. All of y'all told me that that leak was fake. Everybody on my TikTok, oh, it's fake. Oh, it's fake. I'm telling you. Clearly, it's not. And I told y'all. Did I not tell y'all to wait till this show? I knew. They canceled Splinter Cell, but they're still working on this. I told y'all it's real. So let's look.
To the MetaQuest store by the end of the year. Tune into Ubisoft Forward on June 12th for the full reveal of
what can I
Assassin's
say?
Creed Nexus.
What can I tell you? June 12th.
I promised you a
we're
deep
gonna look
dive.
at it.
Let's get into it.
Told y'all it wasn't
In
fake.
2019,
Thank you.
Asgard's Wrath took us on an epic journey across the fabled
Sorry,
9 realms
there's a lot of
Norse
haters out
mythology.
there.
That journey
A lot of
ended
people
here,
that aren't subscribed. A
imprisoned
lot
in
of
this
people
very
that don't
tavern
know
by
what the
trickster
deal
god Loki.
is. A lot of people that
But Destiny has more in store
think
for
I'm
you.
lying about stuff.
From Sanzaru Games and Oculus Studios, this is the world premiere of Asgard's Wrath 2.
There we go. Now this was a leak, but I have not seen the trailer.
Loki's evil invades all realms.
He must not be stopped.
Looks like it's more combat based.
Betrayal has made you stronger, Guardian.
This is a game you want to buy on PC, by the way. If there's a cross version. I won't lie, it kind of looks terrible because this is standalone gameplay. Oh, my son Landon's gonna make an appearance. He's gonna make an appearance.
And unleash
Hey,
your
bud.
wrath.
They'll be looking at the games. All the new games. Huh. Yeah, I won't lie. Compared to the first one that I played on PC VR, that's great that this is probably going to be standalone, but there needs to be a PC VR version. Pre-order today. Okay, very nice. That means it's coming
Asgard's
in
Wrath
probably
2
December or
is an
so.
all-new standalone adventure in this epic series. Freed from prison by the Weavers of Fate, you'll set out on a new quest across time and space. From the Norse realms
To Egypt.
to the deserts of ancient Egypt.
Yep.
Here on the Great
very
Sand Sea,
nice.
you'll once again battle gods and creatures of myth to stop Loki from upending all of creation.
Okay.
When the original Asgard's Wrath released on PC VR, it wowed players with its jaw-dropping scale, brutal physics-based combat, and stunning graphics. Asgard's Wrath 2 will set a whole new standard for wireless VR. This is the deep and immersive action RPG that you've been waiting for. Packing enormous, free-roaming environments, gorgeous visuals, and well over 60 hours of exploration
60
and
hours.
intense combat into MetaQuest 2 and MetaQuest 3. Today, my friend Matt Kramer, head of design at Sanzaru Games, will take us on a tour of the team's groundbreaking title.
There must
Everything
be
you're
a
about to
PC
see
VR
was
version.
captured in game.
It
Matt,
looks absolutely
the mic's
great,
yours.
gameplay, all that good stuff.
Thanks,
but
Ruth.
there is
I'm
no
so
way
excited
I
to
can
show
go
everyone
back
what
from
we've been
playing the
working
first
on
one
at
on
Sanzaru
PC
these last
to
few
just
years.
playing it standalone. There's just no way.
Asgard's Wrath 2 picks up
No
where
way.
the first game left off, in a mysterious tavern you can't escape from. You're suddenly thrust into battle with a giant creature, clearly from another realm.
good job just giving away the first part of the game.
Lost, you encounter the Weavers of Fate, a trio of beings that set you off upon your adventure to find and stop Loki. So just how much bigger is this game? Not only will you travel through new Asgardian locations, like Muspelheim, the Land of Fire, the Weavers of Fate will also bring you into new realms, like the vast desert expanse of ancient Egypt.
Look, you see the
These
game, bud?
massive worlds, beyond the scope of any other game on the MetaQuest platform, come alive in Asgard's Wrath 2. Dotted with temples, caves and dungeons, characters to meet,
travel well,
monsters to battle, quests and side quests.
I really like how there's real-time combat in it now. Well, the first one had it too, but this is more like in-depth, like an RPG, which is pretty fire.
The most expansive of these worlds is the Great Sand Sea, full of hidden treasures
and unique
events.
So there is no doubt we're going to have to go back
and
play Asgard's
Wrath.
Map.
And still not discover all
I think
its
I'll do
secrets.
it in full 4K
You might decide
for
to
y'all.
prove your combat prowess by hunting rare, high-level monsters that roam the sands. Or gather plants or and animal parts to craft useful consumable goods, such as bait to attract wildlife, or a ward that provides a temporary AoE benefit wherever you throw it. But it's not all about survival. Kick back and fish, or beat your high score at the Slingshot Shooting Gallery. There's no shortage of stuff to do and see outside the primary quest line. These worlds are so big, you're going to want some more speed as you move through them.
It's great, but this,
luckily,
I mean, it looks
you'll
good
have
for
the power
standalone
of a god
for sure.
At your fingertips. As with Asgard's Wrath, you'll be able to transform a few brave animals into unique warrior followers to help you solve puzzles and eviscerate enemies.
It absolutely has to be.
New in this game, they'll serve as powerful mounts that can carry you swiftly across the massive realms of Asgard's Wrath 2. Of course, what's vast on foot or mount can look very different to a god. Like Asgard's Wrath, you'll also see the world from the god-scale perspective and use your cosmic powers to manipulate the mortal world around you.
Yeah, that's how big
Reach
it is.
inaccessible areas, solve puzzles, and more. You can't save the world alone, though. Egypt is full of would-be heroes who need your godly assistance to enter the realm of legend. Each hero in Asgard's Wrath 2 is completely unique. Different weapons, different skills and abilities, and different strengths.
Yeah,
By
they're
possessing
definitely
these mortals, you can help them fulfill
trying
their
to be more
destinies
combat
and
intensive
get
on
closer
this.
to yours as well.
Instead of using
the first of these heroes
well,
is
I won't
Abraxas,
spoil the first one if you
a
haven't played it,
cynical
but
tomb robber with a grudge against the gods.
you're definitely more reliant on combat for yourself.
Make an unlikely pair, but you'll have to work together to take down fearsome enemies like the bloodthirsty goddess Sekhmet. Abraxas seeks vengeance against Sekhmet for the murder of his father.
Instead of the Norse. I love Norse a lot more than Egyptian
shield
lore,
at your
though,
command.
to be honest.
He'll stop
But
at
Egyptian is definitely
nothing
pretty
to
dope.
defeat her. Combat was one of the aspects players loved most about Asgard's Wrath, us included. It was vicious and brutal. Whether swinging a sword, throwing an axe, or even using your fists, the combat made you feel powerful and skilled.
You say hi? Say hi.
In the first game, the combat favored a defense-first approach, meaning you had to block and parry a series of enemy attacks before you had a chance to remove their runic shields. This loop had to be completed 3 or 4 times before you could start damaging an enemy. In Asgard's Wrath 2, our updated combat system is centered around player choice. Nothing is holding you back. You can chip away at enemy shields through a flurry of attacks or land skilled parries to trigger opportunity windows that let you cut through your enemy's defenses with ease. We've also expanded the systems to include elemental types for a greater degree of player customization. and wider variety amongst enemy archetypes. This time, we have a full physics system implemented for weapons, with swords, axes, bows, staffs, and more at your disposal. You can find a combat style that's right for you. But you'll need to change up your approach, as enemies will now react to your every movement and switch up their own attacks.
Yeah, this is way more in depth.
As you level
way
up,
more in depth. I'm excited for it.
You use most.
For sure. Making it way more of an RPG and way more just like all around everything.
Nothing feels
really
better than seeing your weapon soar into the air and rain down on a horde of enemies.
I don't want to spoil the first one for any of y'all.
You can slot into your weapons and armor.
Because some people most definitely have not played it yet, but
like adding fire damage to your weapon or heal over time.
You need to.
Allowing you to customize your
especially
weapon
since
set
this one
each enemy you face.
Leaves off right at the end of the first one.
You won't be the only one leveling up. Your animal followers have their own skill trees and will grow in power the more you spend time with them. Even with an upgraded companion and all these powers at your disposal, don't think the enemy AI will go easy on you. As you level up, so will they, gaining new abilities, smarter tactics, sneaky counters, stronger armor, powerful super attacks, and relics to use against you. Some will even heal each other, boost each other's damage, or call for reinforcements. You'll have to use all the strength, endurance, speed, and quick thinking you can muster to forge a path through the ravenous enemies that lay between you and your destiny. For a true challenge and the opportunity to earn bragging rights amongst your friends, you can step into the Uncharted Rifts, an infinitely replayable
so now we have
mode
dungeons
with exclusive loot that you can take back with you into
this
the main
is crazy.
Campaign. The
they
Rifts
went
are
all
always
out
open,
for this.
So you can visit it
they really
any
went
point
all
during
out,
or even after the campaign, and put your skills against some of the toughest time-limited challenges the Rifts have to offer. Face increasingly ferocious enemies as you delve deeper into these endless labyrinths, encountering the ghosts of players who fell victim to the rifts before you. Whether friend or foe, these specters will be part of your dungeon, helping or hindering your progress. Survive long enough, and you'll earn a spot on the leaderboards and those precious bragging rights. The Uncharted Rifts are deep and full of
really
mystery.
stoked for that. I
They're
think that's going
like
to be
whole game on
really
their own.
cool. I like
and
that
barely scratched the surface
lot.
Of all the unique
and it looks like you
dangers
can do
you'll
it with
encounter.
your friends too. That's super
I hope that this
sick.
first look at
Super
Asgard's
sick.
Wrath 2 has you excited.
Fantastic.
We've got so much
Bravo.
more to show you. More
Great
heroes,
job. Just
more
it needs to make
more
sure it's on
gods,
PC
Loki
VR too.
anomalies.
Make sure it's cross
I can't
by.
wait to show you
Please, for the love of God, that's all I'm asking.
Back to you, Ruth.
Really cool though. Really cool.
Okay, now head over to the MetaQuest store because pre-orders of Asgard's Wrath 2 are open. Pre-order, and you'll get a copy of the original Asgard's Wrath.
What if we already
PC.
have a copy of that?
You don't have to play it before, but it'll add some fun context. You'll also get immediate access to the Great Sand Sea home environment I'm standing in now, and unlock an exclusive Asgard's Wrath 2 themed
there we
character,
go. So
as well as the
I've got
title
some,
of Cosmic Guardian in Population
some
1.
reasons to pre-order it now.
And once
but
Asgard's Wrath 2 launches later this
I was
year,
going to say I've already
those who pre-ordered
already
will get
seen
access
it.
to the Sword of Ra and the Sun God's battle armor.
Okay, so it's given us a reason to pre-order it because we're going to get some exclusives
That's
like
the end of
armor
our
and
main
stuff like
showcase.
that.
But stick around for more.
Because I've already
because
definitely
up next,
owned the first
we have
one. A
some
lot
of
of
the
people
most
already do as
passionate
well,
VR
so that's not really a
sitting
big
down to
bonus
discuss
for
the
me,
games from the show.
as well
While
as
you're there,
a lot of other
we're
people.
running a sale on favorites like NFL Pro Era, Resident Evil 4, Bone Lab, Among Us,
Resident Evil 4 is
and
like
many more.
40% off right
And like
now, I
last
think,
year,
y'all. If
we're
you haven't
also
played
giving
it.
away this
Me personally, I'm
awesome
going to
room
wait
I'm
until the
standing in.
remaster
It's
comes
available
out
now
on
in
PC.
settings
Or
under
I'm sorry,
home
not PC.
Of course, there's
PlayStation
so much
VR
more we
2.
want to share with you. We plan to announce more games, major updates to existing titles, and we've got a whole new headset to launch.
Sorry for the noise,
Thank you all
y'all.
so much for tuning in, and thanks
The
to the
little one
developers
wants
who
to,
helped put this show together.
be part of
Keep
the show.
playing, and we'll see you next year.
Awesome. So that's the show. I am super stoked about the 7th guest, Asgard's Wrath 2. Vampire Masquerade is going to be dope.
Much trouble if this leaks.
Oh, come on.
This actually looks a lot like Quest 6. The Ecto 1?
Oh, here's the
that's
bloopers.
Still parked at my place. No, they're not getting it back.
All right. As always,
long have I guarded this.
If y'all like what you saw,
I'm Travis Williams.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
We hope you enjoyed our showcase.
Hit the notification bell. Let me know what y'all think. I want to know in the comments below for sure what y'all think. What's your favorite game? What are you hyped for? Mine is clearly the 7th guest. Assassin's Creed's going to be dope. Asgard's Wrath will definitely be dope. Vampire Masquerade looks interesting. Really, they all looked interesting, but we still have not seen anything from Grand Theft Auto. I personally don't care because I probably won't even play it because I was playing GTA 5 in VR with a mod, so going back to San Andreas probably isn't going to be a thing for me, but I know a lot of people want it. Let me know what y'all think. I had fun. Good show. Good beer. We had a special guest. He enjoyed the little bit of Asgard's Wrath that he could see. I know he's probably too young to look at that, but that's life. What can you do? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next episode. Thanks so much for being here with me. See y'all later.